YouTube! What's up, guys? This is Mike.
This is Jenny.
Pratt Family Homestead. Hey, even though it's snowing outside today, and it's windy and very cold, we've had some really warm weather here lately, and it's got me in the mood to start planting stuff, which we can't yet. But what I wanted to do was a germination test on our corn seeds that we got from last year. This is the glass gem corn, and we had good luck with the glass gem corn, right?
Yeah, I think everything we planted came up, and almost everything that came up produced.
Right, and we kind of took care of the glass gem corn. It was in our garden. It was a small 10 by 10 or...
Something like that.
10 by 10 or 15 by 15 little plot in our garden, and we did great. This is what's... Well, actually, there's more than this left. We still have a lot on the cob hanging around in places, too.
Yes.
And then the other corn that I really want to do good with this year is this Wade's Indian corn. Now, we planted that, if you remember, we planted that on top of our hill last year. And that was a... we didn't feed it. We didn't... I should have gone and put some nitrogen down for it, but we didn't do anything for it.
No. And it was exposed to the deer.
And it was exposed to the deer, but that corn didn't grow real good. And that's not... We got all this from Baker Creek, and that corn not growing good last year was not Baker Creek's fault. I can tell you that. It was our fault, or my fault. I didn't water it. I mean, it's way up there. I didn't water it. I didn't anything. So, but what did come up and what did produce was some very nice ears of corn.
Yes.
So we saved all those seeds to try again this year, and I'm going to attempt to take care of it this year. But first, let's get going with this, because what I want to do is just a germination test. We're going to take, I think, 50 seeds of each, put them in wet paper towels, put it in a Ziploc bag, and check on it daily and see what kind of percentage we get. And I think I'm going to go with the 50. I know a lot of people do 100, but I think I'll go with 50 seeds each.
Sure.
Sounds good. Let's go try it. Okay, guys. So what we're going to do is I've counted out 50 glass gem. I've counted out 50 Indian corn. And we are going to moisten these paper towels. We're going to fold the seeds up in them. And we are going to place them in each bag. At least this is my understanding of how to do this. My understanding is you want to get these seeds, or the paper towels, I'm sorry, wet so that they are pretty soaking wet but not dripping. All right. And if I need to spray them over the next couple days, I will. That won't be a problem either. So let's do the glass gem one here first. There was some seeds that I did eliminate from this test that were obviously, actually it would have been kind of interesting, I guess, to see how they did. But, I mean, quarter pieces of corn and stuff. So if it was a really, really small piece of corn kernel, I did skip it. Get these spread out a little bit. Let's see, where's half going to be? Half is going to be right about there. I'm itching. I'm itching to get some stuff growing. I'm itching to get going on some corn this year. Next, maybe I'll do some pepper seeds, see how they're doing. I read that you can soak these seeds in bleach water first, or rinse them in a bleach water solution, and it will help prevent molds and stuff while you're doing this test. I've just elected not to, no particular reason. If I end up with tons of mold and I have to redo it, then maybe I will do that. So let's see if I can nicely and gently get that into this bag. I've also read people just fold it also, which, I'm sitting here thinking about that. I don't know. I don't think I will. I think I'll fold it to help me get it in here. And then I think I'll just unfold it again. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with the Indian corn. You want to get them spread out so that they got a little bit of room there to do their magic. I probably could have also just soaked these for a while before doing the test. But this is what I've been reading. I got to imagine this corn is going to suck up a lot of this moisture for these tests, and I will be... oh, I lost one. constantly wetting this back down. Now I've read we want to keep this in a dark, warm spot and check on it in a couple days. I think we'll be able to look through here and check on it. I've also read to keep the bag open. I'm going to keep it partially open, partially closed. Hi, Grace. What do we have?
Toy days.
Yep. Why don't you put that down? Let's not break it. This is 3 days. Today is the 6th, and if you remember, we we started this test on the 3rd. Today's the 6th. This is the Indian corn right here, and it's not looking too bad. Look, Grace, are those seeds growing? Is that pretty cool? Yeah. Okay, but so I'm going to give this a couple more days, get a couple more sprouts, and get a good count. So we got some really big ones like this one. I mean, that is, hold on, Grace, thank you. That's a pretty good size sprout there. Then we got little ones like that's sprouting right there. All right, so that's the Indian corn. Now, so I'm thinking I'm pretty happy with that, and I haven't counted them or anything, but I don't know, right off the bat, it's looking relatively impressive. I did spray these bags down one more time. Now here's the glass gem. And as you can see, the glass gem appears sprouted a whole lot more. That is so cool. So what I'm going to do is give this another 1 to 2 days and wrap up this video and see what our count is on sprouted ones. What I've got to look up is like this one is sprouted just awesome. But does something like that, should I count that as a good sprout, even though it's nice and small? I'll have to research that a little bit and find out. All of them look healthy. All the ones that are sprouted, big or small, I mean, they look good to me. So, all right, we'll give another day or two soaking and see where we are. What do you got to say, Grace? Oh, you want to show the bag? Okay. Glass Gem 3-3. Awesome. Thank you. Say bye. Oh, you want to do that one too?
Bye.
That one's Indian corn. Say bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. So today's the 9th. We're going to call this germination test done. Let's see how it is. Why 6 days? I don't know. I actually meant to do this yesterday at 5 days, but we got real busy. A whole bunch of stuff going on. But look what I'm noticing on this Indian corn one already in this bag. Oh, wait. Let's see. There. You see that? Crazy. All right. Let's open this up. Take a look at the Indian corn first. Oh my goodness, we got sprouts. This is crazy. So we're going to count these out. We're going to spread them out, and we're going to see how well. Oh, I just broke that one, but the rest of it still looks good. We're not saving these. I'll go get these to the chickens for sure. But I just want to get a count of how many sprouted. And do I need to worry about anything when I'm planting these? Because these are our saved seeds. Let's take a look at the glass gem. I'm getting the same thing off the glass gem right here. Don't know if you can see that. Let's see. Oh, goodness gracious. There's a lot in there also. All right. How cool is this? Look at all of these germinated corn seeds. This is the Indian corn again. And if you ask me, all of these count as being germinated except for this one. It kind of looks like it might have rotted a little or something. I don't know. The next two that, might be questionable because they're nowhere near as big as the other ones are these two. But they did germinate. I mean, this one might, a couple of these are like king of the hill, really. So going off of germination, one not germinating out of 50 would be a 98% germination rate. And so I'm really happy with that. Like I said, I don't know if technically other people would count the two smaller ones that just barely made it. But I'm calling it 98%. I'd like your feedback on that as well. Let's go take a look at the glass gem, see what kind of rate we got with that. All right, very similar to the Indian corn. This glass gem, I believe I can call it 100% germination. This one right here, it doesn't look like it, but I broke it off right there. Can you see that? That is all. So I mean, it germinated, but it's way behind the others. So even if I called this one 98%, I am really happy with that as well. The glass gem has quite a few smaller ones, but I think you can see overall the glass gem has a little bit different characteristic than that Indian corn as far as sprouting. It looks a little smaller, which makes sense to me because the glass gem's a lot smaller than that Indian corn to begin with. So, all right, I'm real happy with this, guys. All right, so I just wanted to give a quick recap. The whole purpose of this was we saved these seeds, and I wanted to make sure that nothing was wrong with them before planting them this year. If I would have had only a, I don't know, 40-50% germination rate, well, I don't know, I might have bought some more, or I might have double or triple planted, meaning putting 2 or 3 seeds in a hole. But this came out pretty good. This looks like I can easily just plant. I don't think I have anything to worry about whatsoever. So I'm real happy about that. Hope you guys found that interesting. This kind of stuff interests me. So I'm going to be doing this with my peppers. I'm going to be doing this with a lot of other stuff too, I think. I don't know if I'll video it all, or maybe I'll put a collage of videos together or something, but this interests me. It kind of gives me a heads up of what I'm getting into here. So for the year. So awesome. We are going to plant a lot of Indian corn. We're kind of torn on the glass gem right now because of space and spacing from different corns. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Thanks for following along with this. Found some lucky chickens for some corn sprouts. Oh, yeah. How's that going, guys? Oh, yeah. The word's out. They're running up from the barn. Word's out. Corn sprouts. Corn sprouts. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. Please like, share, and subscribe. You know we're on Instagram. Come check us out on Instagram. We're on Facebook, Pinterest, Twitter, all of it nowadays. Shoot us an email. Let us know what's going on. PrattFamilyHomestead@gmail.com. No spaces. Thanks, guys.